Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here, former federal prosecutor with another legal update. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to have to head back to a ninth grade civics class, but given Donald Trump's performance yesterday at his campaign rally masquerading as a press conference and some of the statements he made about how he has total power as president of the United States, in other words, he kind of positions himself as a king. So it's probably worth spending 2 minutes talking about whether a president is a king. And let's start with the 10th Amendment. You know, it's short, it's only 27 words, but it sets out the sort of balance of power between the federal government and the states. And here's what the 10th Amendment to the Constitution says. It says, quote, "The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or the people." Now, what does that mean in real terms? Well, you know what? I think James Madison probably said it best, and I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that James Madison probably knows a little bit more about the Constitution than Donald Trump. James Madison, one of the founding fathers, James Madison, the fourth president of the United States, here's what he said about the balance of power between the federal government and the states. He said the powers of the federal government are, quote, "few and defined," close quote. He said the powers of the state governments are, quote, "numerous and indefinite," close quote. And yet we hear Donald Trump say things like, "I have total power." We hear Donald Trump say things like, "I alone can fix things." And unfortunately, we even heard Vice President Pence at yesterday's press briefing co-sign Donald Trump's overreach by saying, that's right, the president has, quote, "plenary power," absolute power. Boy, and you know what? Mike Pence has probably read the Constitution a couple of times, so shame on him for stating what is the exact opposite of what the 10th Amendment says. But be that as it may, Donald Trump says, "I have complete and total power. I alone can fix it." He also says, "I take no responsibility at all." And he doesn't even see how those two things are oxymoronic. In fact, they're just plain moronic. So I think what we can conclude, going back to our ninth grade civics class, is that no, Donald Trump is not a king. Folks, I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all staying coronavirus free, and I look forward to talking with you again soon.